Alrighty. So, excuse my voice. Whatever that thing is that's going through Australia at the moment has hit me, and this is me. This is me here at the moment. And it made me think about this concept of test days and micro tests that you get faced with in life, regardless of how you choose to live it, but especially when you choose to live in the pursuit of greatness. And it's an important factor of what we do in as fathers, as husbands, as men in this pursuit of greatness. Part of this is when you get tested. See, it's all really easy when life's just cruisy. When you're cruising through life and everything's amazing, you feel good. It's just simple. To make these decisions is easy. It's like that Mike Tyson phrase, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. And that's exactly what this is. But on top of that, what we try to do and what we strive to do with this program is to create test days to test you. Because life is always going to throw shit at you. There are always going to be days where it's questionable, where things come up and they push you and you find out who you really are. And as someone put it to me yesterday, in a sick, perverted pleasure, you look forward to those days, don't you? And I was like, I fucking do. Because I get to find out what I'm truly made of. And that's why it's built this way. It's why it's 0 days off. It's why there is, zero compromise. It's just go for 126 days. Because part of that is within that, you are going to have days that test you more than most people would in a normal program, because there are 0 days off. There is zero opportunity to push things, to bump them down the line, to keep pushing. You just have to keep pushing forward no matter what happens. And it doesn't matter if the reason that you stop or you miss something is a valid reason or not. You have to start again, because this is about building that mental fortitude, about building that discipline, about creating those calluses on your mind, that there is zero option, so that when you are faced with days that are bigger than just whether you got your exercise done or not, you can rise to the occasion and be like, yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that guy who can handle it. Zero compromise, zero chance that I am not going to step up to the plate and knock it out of the park. This is where that skill is developed. And, it's why it's built that way, that as you progress through and you get better, we have to ramp it up. It's why, the weighted walk is outside, because it's going to force you into situations and days that you don't want to face. It's going to get cold. It's going to rain. It's going to be stinking hot. There are going to be external conditions that you cannot control that will get in your way, and you have to just decide what matters more, your word or being comfortable. That's it. Because you made a commitment, a decision, when times were easy, to do the work regardless. So now times are hard, you're going to quit. Who does that say you are? What does that say about you? And that's the point. You have to learn that it just gets done. You have to build that skill. This concept of people are just disciplined. People have this strength and this inner commitment and fortitude to things. They just have it. No, they cultivated it. They developed it. They worked on it tirelessly. And now you're doing the same. That for 126 days, you're going to work out for at least 45 minutes every day. You're going to do a weighted walk every single day, outside, no matter what. All you're going to eat is meat, fruit, and raw dairy. Maybe a sweet potato. Every single day for 126 days. You're going to read 10 pages every single day. You're going to record your daily wins for 126 days. You're going to post a daily photo. And I said post, not just take post, you need some external accountability. If you join me, you can just post it to our private Facebook group, but it needs to be posted. And lastly, you're going to drink 4 liters of water. These are the things that you have committed to, and they are getting done no matter what. And each of these things is designed with a specific purpose and a reason behind them. But part of it is building out those test days. And as I said, sometimes life is just going to throw it at you. Right now, whatever this weird sickness that is plaguing the entirety of Australia, I currently have it. So, depending on the day, I am up and down between I feel fine to I am going to fucking die. And somewhere in between. Apparently today is the day I lost my voice. As you can see from my outfit, it is fucking cold. But we were out all day. And I mean all day. We got home and I started putting the kids to bed at 6 p.m. tonight. We left the house at 8 a.m. this morning. And then we had guests over. But it doesn't mean I get a day off. That work still has to get done. So I was out there doing my walk, getting in that cardio outside in the cold, and it was fucking freezing. Then I did my workout, and my gym is warmer than outside, but it's not exactly heated or anything. But it got done. Now I'm here at 10 past 11 at night doing this because this is part of my commitment. This is part of what I said I would do. Today was a test. Today is testing me. I do not feel like this. I probably could have gone to bed myself when I put the kids down. In fact, I nearly fell asleep with my son as I'm putting him down. It tested me. I cannot tell you how close I was. I was this fucking close to being like, no one would know. Nobody would know. No one would have a clue if I just said fuck it and didn't do it. I could still post that I did, but no one would fucking know. And that's the point. That's part of this as well, because it's about what's in here. Yeah, you can cheat, you can skip, you can say you did the work, but you know in here. And that's what this is about. This is about building more than what will be seen externally, because that will come. That will happen over time. What matters is in here, that you learn to trust you, that you learn that your word is an iron bond. If you said it's happening, it is happening. And that is the end of the story. That's what you're trying to build. When you trust yourself, when you have collected enough days in a row that you can look back and go, I'm a fucking beast, that I did the work no matter what. I have a credit score with myself, that a history that I get shit done no matter what. When you have that, when you show up for your family, for your kids, for your wife, for those you work with, for anything like that, you show up in a different place and people sense it. You know those guys who walk into a room and people kind of look at them and go, what's he about? He's someone. He's got something. That becomes you because you developed it in here, and it just gets externally sent out to the world. It's just something that you vibrate at, that people instantly recognize that you are that guy, that you have something different. And you'll be tested along the way. As I said, sickness, exhaustion, days that just don't seem to end, days where there isn't enough hours in the day to get them done, and even down to little things. Part of what happened today was we went shopping, and we went past my wife's favorite chocolate shop. So we went in, and this is when you know that you're winning at this, that the path to greatness is working, that you are further along than you realized. So we went into this, and they have 2 of my favorite types of chocolates. I wasn't even tempted. She kind of looked at me like, can we? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Because I have now reached a place where that doesn't even tempt me. And this is when you must level up. When you get to those things that used to tempt you, that used to challenge you, that used to push you outside your comfort zone, and they don't do anything, 1, big pat on the back. big congratulations to you. You are killing the game. But second, you now need to go, I need the next challenge, because the whole point is to be tested. The whole point is to be challenged in the work that we do. So you must keep elevating to find the challenges, to find the things that will push you outside of your comfort zone, that will make you better. And as I said, soon enough, those days will come to you anyway. But if you're constantly seeking them out, you are voluntarily looking for things to push you outside of your comfort zone, you're a man who can't be fucked with. A man who chooses that actively on the daily. What are you going to do when life throws shit at you? You're just like, all right, I chose this. I physically, mentally, emotionally chose to do this shit, to put myself into these situations. Nothing life throws at you will ever matter after that. So, just a quick one today. Just going to come in here with that quick brief, because the work has been done, but it's also time to rest. So, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you understand how important those test days are. And I'll be back tomorrow with a little bit more insight for you.